Bunge hoye! Bunge power! Bunge power! Ya kwanza, I want to make clarifications from Gen Z spokesperson. It's very wrong and it's not right. I want us to know that ODM as a party, we have many ODM members in this Bunge. When I was here, I've seen over 500, over 50, over 50 ODM members in this Bunge.
Why are you addressing?
Actually, the first speaker when nilipata hapa alikuwa mwanachama wa ODM.
Yes.
And we know that ODM party is a party with structure.
Yes.
The guy is mentioning Kaswal Makoure is not a leader in ODM. We should not mistake friendship to be leadership. Alikuwa rafiki wa party leader.
Yes.
Yeye kiongozi wa vijana ama uongozi yeyote kwa chama ya ODM. Urafiki si uongozi. Leadership is not friendship. Yes. So Kasmuel is a friend of the party. Number 2, Kasmuel is not having any capacity to address any party leader, to address any leader in the structure of the party. The other time he gave us some statements pertaining the SG, EDWIN SIFUNA. We call him to order. That is the longest serving SG of the ODM party. I think in history of a political party. It's only ODM that has asked the best SGs in history. The first one was Peter, Professor Nyang'nyongo. The second one was Ababu Namwamba. Yes. Now the third we have EDWIN SIFUNA. Yes. Nobody in capacity in Kasmuel's capacity can fit in the shoes of EDWIN SIFUNA where he is. He's one of the voice of reason in that ODM party. Yes. We must respect that.
Wisdom.
Number 2. Yes. Number 2. Yes. Again to my brother Kaswal Makoure.
Yes.
Because you have asked me. Yes. I'm not his deputy. He's not even a constituency level leader. ODM as a party has leadership from the polling station to the national level. We have leaders in each constituency, in ward, in the constituency level, and even at the national and counties. So I think that's very clear. That's a clarification. Yes. Kasmuel is not a leader in ODM. He's a friend of the party. And if there's any leader in the party using him to voice the things he can't say himself, we are telling Kasmuel that we'll shut that mouth up. And I think yes, we have been betrayed before by the same character, same individual in the party as well. He can't be entrusted with any leadership role in the party ODM. Number 2 now, and not number 2. Now on the ODM party, Willis, there's some sentiment that we're making here. Another guy from that K, he was around here. I don't know whether he's still around. There are those who are coming from political parties that we even don't know them. Their party leaders are more popular than the party itself. Where do you get the guard to address the ODM party? Yes. Where do you get the guard to quote the ODM party in your statement? You mention ODM more popular in your statement more than your own party and even the party leader. It's unfortunate. Yes. ODM as a party, yes. ODM as a party is not a Luo party. Simba Arati was in Nakuru yesterday. Is he a Luo? No. Was Nakuru a Luola? Simba, the deputy party leader, was in Kitengela the other day. Is Simba Luo? Is Kitengela Luola? If you go to Mombasa, Nasir, the governor, is deputy party leader. Is he a Luo? No. If we go to Western Osoti, is Osoti a Luo? No. ODM as a party is not a tribal party. And we all know that. All those who are leading ODM, even when Baba was there, Baba had all the tribes, the diversity of our tribes attached in the party and even in his private office. So it's very wrong for us to dilute here that ODM as a party will be reduced to a region or a tribal cocoon. Number 2, on the ODM party. Number 3 on the ODM party, thank you, Spana Speaker.
ODM was Raila.
ODM is not Raila Amolo Odinga. ODM is formed out of clear ideology. And we want to know that this is the only party that has been on the street fighting for the social life, not social life, but social democracy and injustices in this country. Not the other political party have ever stood the test of time to do what ODM have done for the past 20 years. ODM as a party can't be reduced to psychophancies that we are mentioning in here. It can't be reduced to a chairperson. You mentioned one. Gladys. It can't be reduced to
Opio Wandai.
Opio Wandai, maybe. So ODM as a party must be respected. On the Luo.
Sorry, question. Question is allowed.
Yes. Oburu from a youth leader to party leader. Okay, let me ask a leader to party leader. Gen Z spokesperson. Acha nijibu hiyo swali. Acha nijibu hiyo swali. I think this comes along with the dilemma. Maybe Mwalimu will come later, but let me just do. When Baba left, he left us in the dilemma we were even in the broad-based then. Baba was not giving us clear direction where we were in the broad-based. There were those who were blowing the broad-based trumpets. There were those who are, for us as ODM, will feel. I'm still answering the question, my brother.
It's answering the question. What's your point now? It's answering the question.
Order can't be an order.
The point is that you did not ask about broad-based government.
I'm answering the question. I'm bringing it up, my brother.
Hold your horses.
Bring it up, my brother.
It's not your point.
Thank you. Let me answer. Okay. After the demise of Mzere Lamolo Odinga, when he was promoted to glory, the Central Management Committee sat down. We wanted a leader who could bring all the heads together. Yes. And we found this on Dr. Buru Oginga Odinga. That is one. Number two on the same answer. Namjibu, really kwanza. Ya pili, my brother from Mombasa. Number two, Oburu Odinga is one of the mature politicians we have in the ODM party. His experience. Namjibu, his experience was required then to bring all these things together. Number three, on the same answer, on the same question.
I have one question.
Amesema aje to explain to you. Kulikuwa na committee. Na agenda iko ODM. Don't bring it to ODM. Haiko ODM. My friend, kulikuwa na committee. Wewe Gen Z wewe. Hata ubaki ODM.
Mr. Speaker, just one question. You know, you are saying that Oburu Odinga had the stature to take over the party. I want to ask, when Raila Odinga was still alive, why did he not leave the party to Oburu Odinga and left it dominantly to the Governor Anyang' Nyong'o as acting party leader?
So
that is the question.
I think I may not.
And how can
your emotions? I think when I speak, you can see the member. He's very emotional, and Gen Z may not understand the dynamics of this. Very emotional. Very emotional. So
ODM
see ajana. I think I'll go to the Luo matrix in the polls that we are having.
in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes. Number one, Wanabunge. Bunge oye. Bunge oye. We must agree, as my senior Kibagedi was saying it here, that we have the determinants for 2027 elections. There's nothing barring maybe those who are coming from the lake to be part of the coming government in 2027. Either as a coalition or we'll form a government in the ODM party. And our party leader said this the other day, that as ODM party, our acting party leader, thank you, said it the other day, that ODM only has one option. We're either part of the presidency or we'll have the presidency as a party. So we'll not fall back into the opposition. We are not formed as a political party to be in opposition. Yes. All parties are formed to form government. And that's the main purpose and that's the bigger vision of any political party. The Luo question comes in. Another gentleman, young man here, Langatawan. There's my brother, Babu Wino. Okay. There are those running up and down. There's no way a Luo Kingpin is being elected. And I'm borrowing the words from Dr. Buru Oginga Odinga, that the Luo leadership sprouts like a mushroom. Nobody elects anybody. And when that time comes, a leader will rise amongst us. Maybe some are even here. On the Luo leadership and politics again, we have senior most leaders both in government and even outside. We remember Tom Boy. When Tom was leading the trade union, he was not cloned as maybe Abasuba. Today here we are standing. We have another strong young man from the side of the lake. There's nothing that can bar him from leading the Luo nation, maybe feel proud as a mushroom, like a mushroom. And on the experts as well. They were not just donated. I don't want to go into the debates whether they are delivering or not, but we all know that CS John Mbadi, to be very specific, in first time in history since Dr. Ruto took over power, we have had 3 budgets. The first budget we were on the street as ODM and our comrades in opposition, then in Azimio. In the second budget we were on the street as Gen Zs. And on the third budget that John Mbadi read, where he moved from station to station, and then he moved from town hall to town hall, we never had hiccups on that budget. So that gives us a proper signal that the budget was properly scrutinized, cultivated, and informed. Bwana Speaker, kwa heshima, on the opposition, on united opposition, kwa heshima, I don't want to talk about individuals here. I don't talk about parties here. But we are being pushed to mention them here today. Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka always rotates around Ukambani. At some point we remember we know dear. He ran even with the party in 2005. We have never forgotten. We remember again clear ODM party. He has brought 137. In 2007 he backstabbed us. When we were at the clear roadmap to cut the state power. We have never forgotten. That is 2005. And then 2007, he did for us the thing that we couldn't imagine could have come from a comrade of ours. He's a brother to Raila Odinga, yes, politically. That we may forgive you, Stephen Kalonzo, but we are not forgetting. Number 2, that was Kalonzo. On that guy, DCP, we all know that law cannot allow him to run for any office. My brothers, there's no law here. There's no united opposition. These are people. United for their own interests.
You have really explained yourself.